Hey guys, so I wanted to walk you through the thumbnail process. I feel like I did a pretty not so good job explaining it, so I wanted to make sure that you guys all knew what we were supposed to do. So the assignment here is to practice the signature project where you are combining your signature, your name, with something that you feel represents you. Now that thing that can represent you could be some design feature like flowers or butterflies or whatever. Or it could just be the way that you write your signature. Whatever it is, start thinking about how you would explain that to me, because that's what I'm going to be grading, not the quality of the project, but the quality of the writing to go with it. So right here, right now, I have up a program, I think it's called like Ibis Paint something. It's a Chromebook application I downloaded, and I can draw directly on this. But what I want you guys to think about with the signature, we're just practicing 5 sketches of what that signature could look like. So I'm going to do Kruger, and I'm going to, for my first one, just kind of figure out maybe just a fancy way of doing my name, somewhere in between cursive, not really cursive. So that would be my first thumbnail. So that's already one sketch done. I'm looking at that. I'm thinking that doesn't really represent me. I don't like the look of that. So now I'm thinking some symbols. I like butterflies. So maybe I can try to do a butterfly. So maybe start with like one wing. Ooh, this is a bad drawing. Again, this is just a sketch, rough sketch. I could do a butterfly wing on one side and maybe do my initials as the other half of the butterfly. Maybe play around with it like that. I don't know, but that's my second thumbnail. So then I'm going to move on to a third thumbnail. I'm thinking, okay, what's another thing that I associate myself with? And okay, my initials are T and K, so Tink, like Tinkerbell. So maybe I make a whole little like fairy thing. So I'll put a base here, fairy wings, looking like Navi from Zelda. And then in between, I put my signature, like that. So that's the third thumbnail. Doesn't look much like Tinkerbell, but we're getting ideas. I could also just play around with, okay, I like the look of my last name, but maybe I want to add some cool designs, maybe like a swoosh, like a wave, because I feel like I'm pretty loosey-goosey as a person, pretty flexible, maybe have some sort of wave design. All right, so that's my fourth one. And for my fifth one, I'm an art teacher. That's part of who I am. So maybe I can do like a little paintbrush. Oop. Now this is like way too much detail than what I would typically do, but we're trying things out. Now I'm putting my signature in that paintbrush. So this is only some of the ways that you guys can approach this assignment. Reminder, we also were practicing on Classroom, like fitting our name inside of a box. If you feel like that represents you and you can explain why a box represents you, then that's a good option as well. But you want to have 5 different sketches for those thumbnails. Take a picture of it, add it to that artist thumbnail submission page on the very last slide. We're going to go a lot more in depth next class. So just make sure you have those 5 sketches practiced out and you should be good to go. Email me if you have any questions, guys. All right, bye-bye.